Desha voice program. Dear Desha Rambhajan, I am writing to let you know that you are enticing from head to toe. The beauty that has been bestowed upon your soul, all along to your soul, cannot be sold. No, you are beautiful without being bold. You look young without being restless. And in the days of our lives, when we view the news, we are left breathless by your breathtaking beauty, which has a breathtaking duty to take breaths away and leave mouth speechless. So on behalf of man, woman, and even dogs, to our knees you bring weakness. Ever since I stalked your Instagram and saw your instant glam, I became an instant fan. In an instant, man, your pictures don't need a fixer to filter, nor does it need to go to the Photoshop to be photocropped or photochopped, because your photos never flop. You on top, number one spot, cream and crop. The very word divine is what you define. So if the Lord ever find a reason to give you a fine, it will be for being so fine. Beauty is in your nature. Looking good is your sport. If you ever enter Miss Universe, you will come first, second, third, and fourth. You are the fairest of them all. You don't need to ask the mirror. You don't need to hear the voice of voice to know that you're a winner. You are on fire. The hottest one under the Caribbean sun. You are hotter than eating a cayenne pepper on Maracas Beach in the hottest weather while wearing a jacket made of leathers and a hat covered in feathers. Even a thermometer can measure. Imagine that's your temperature, because you are on fire. You have more sauce than double strong by sauce. So you should be sauce from where they get their sauce. Every night at 6:55, my television comes alive as I await the televise of the TV6 News Live. At 6:56, I head to the kitchen to get a pack of chips along with my dip, while on the remote I keep a firm grip, because I know my dad loves TV too much, so the channel just may flip. So I keep the remote to him so the channel doesn't switch. At 6:57, I anticipate you like a blessing after some faithful prayer that can be heard up in heaven. And way past your night and pack floating on the never thinking that Desha about to bring the word like a reverend. At 6:59, I feel a shiver in my spine. I know that that's a sign of the time when my television emits a shine so sublime that it can give sight to the blind. Even Stevie no longer has to wonder what to do. For once in his life, there is sunshine in his life. And isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she a heavenly sight? So now I'm speaking to my television while the news is being aired to say, Desha, your beauty can heal me visually impaired. For that reason, I see no other bride. And if you think that me talking to my TV screen is weird, it's not only Adele could say hello. Most of the times I have no clue what is going on in the news. When I start to view, I get caught up looking at you. So the headlines could read, Crime Watch TV host tried to watch the crime from beyond the tape and got arrested, but I'm just focusing on how perfectly round your face. That's where all my attention is invested. The headlines could be about the state of the economy and how bad is the recession, but I'm thinking about marrying you, spending all my savings in a wedding and reception. It's not that I disregard the stories of which the news display, nor is it that I don't care for the diary of dilemmas that develop every day, but when the daily debacles of this country leaves me disheartened and dismayed, your distinct, delightful demeanor just disguises me. I guess it's safe to say That you brighten up my day. Desha, you are the answer. So somebody go and tell Sway. So he can tell Kanye. Then he can go and tell Jay. That only Desha is irreplaceable. Forget about Beyonce. You don't need a superpower to justify that you're flawless. You are Rambhajan, elegant and glamorous, multiply that by gorgeous. You don't need to pose naked and attempt to break the internet or use your topless and pose topless and call that empowerment. You are empowered by what you have achieved. You are empowered by looking in the mirror, not by showing off your cleavage or showing your bare figure. You don't need to sin or show some sort of skin tone with beauty flowing on the outside. I can't imagine what it has within. So if you were my best friend, I want you around all the time. You could be my Olivia if the cap fits. Just there'll be no scandal if you grant me this wish. You could be my provision. I would be your dumpling. You could be Auntie Kamla. I would be your punching.